Hey guys, Trey Lewellen here with another Unstoppable Core. I want to read a quick quote with you on this week's Unstoppable Core number 41. When you limit your business to doing things the same way every other competitor of yours does, you can only produce modest gains. Okay? I want you to think about that. How can you outwin the competition? Because if you come up with something new, maybe you have a new product, there's going to be somebody on your coattails that's chasing you. So either you got to work harder, hustle harder, or have some way to outwin them or do the things that they're not willing to do. And I talk about that in this week's episode. I'm Trey Lewellen, and over the last 6 months, I've hacked over 40 top-performing funnels by some of the most elite online companies in the world. And the best part? I recorded everything. Join me as I uncover the deepest secrets in the online world and reveal how to cash in using their techniques. Discover it all by visiting MrOnIt.com/masterclass today. All right, so here's what's crazy, is there are things or people called non-buyers. Have a couple of those? I do. So here's what's kind of cool, is when you're building a Shopify store, when you're building a ClickFunnels store, when you're building a store in general or a website, you have people come along and they type in their email address, they type in their credit card information, and they put in their information, and then they back out. They're like, oh, where'd they go? Drop carts. We have the same thing. People will fill in their information, their address, they click next, they fill out their credit card, and they back out. Maybe they see the price, maybe it's something they're like worried about, I don't know. But here's what you should start doing with that, is what we do. And this is crazy, this is gonna be tough. These are not easy exercises, but I want you to do this exercise because those who do win. And that is calling your non-buyers. I'm gonna give you a script that I use in a way to kind of work through that. So let me talk through the script here of how I do it. So one of two things is going to happen. When you call that non-buyer, the person who didn't buy your product, this is really good exercise when you're starting your new product. If you have something that you're launching new and you're like, man, the conversions just aren't there, or just something isn't operating correctly, or maybe it's been running for a long time and then all of a sudden it drops. This is good. It's good to reach out to these people. So there's two things that's going to happen. One, you're either going to get a hold of them, or two, you're going to receive their voicemail. So we have to come up with two scenarios, right? Okay, are they on the phone? No. If they have a voicemail, do I leave one? Yes. So the first one is, let's just say you get the voicemail. So this is what I would say. Hey, this is Trey Lewellen, CEO of Unstoppable Core. I had a note on my desk here showing that you were interested in one of our feature items, the Masterclass. Notice you didn't grab it, and I was calling to discuss and brainstorm ideas on how we could better service you. Could you call me back when you have a quick 5 minutes? My direct cell number is 555-312, whatever. That again is 555-312. Thanks again, look forward to your call. So let me tell you why this works so well. One, the first thing is I slow down when I talk about the CEO. So I say, hey, this is Trey Lewellen, CEO of Unstoppable Cores, my company name. Oh, okay, wow, this is somebody of authority calling me. A lot of people love to give their opinion. So they want to call you back and discuss. They know you're not going to sell. You're the CEO. You're not going to sell them anything. You're not the sales rep. You're the CEO of the company. Surely not, right? Now, if you get them to answer, here's what I say. Hey, this is Trey Lewellen, CEO of the Unstoppable Course. I had a note on my desk here showing that you were interested in one of our featured items, the Masterclass of all things. And I just happened to notice that you didn't grab it. And I wanted to call you to discuss and brainstorm ideas on how we could better service you. Do you mind chatting with me for a few minutes? And most of them will say, absolutely, no problem. You're not going to get haters on this call. They're not going to get too many hang-ups on you, right? They know you're not trying to sell them something because you're the CEO of the company. You're not a sales rep, all right, or a customer service rep. You're somebody who's reaching out to better the company, and a lot of people are willing to help you, okay? Here's a couple things that I find. We do this at a reactive funnels event where people come in, they fly in, and we have a lot of fun. We work through their entire funnels, but this is one of the exercises that we do at the event and talk about how to address the non-buyers. And we call them at that time. And you need to be doing the same thing. So The exercise doesn't stop there. So you got them on the phone, now what? Well, what I want you to do is I want you to start listening. I want you to start listening to what's happening in the background, okay? Is there kids crying? Are they at a train station? Is there traffic in the background? Are they in an office? Is there a lot of people talking? Are they at a family event? Like, what is going on during the phone call conversation? Because you're learning. You're learning about your avatar. And I want you to also listen to the excuses that they're giving you. So we had a mastermind client that we did this exercise for on a call for an hour and a half. It took us an hour and a half to get through all these. I think we called like 40 to 50 people. Pretty cool, right? And the people that we got to talk to, it was really astonishing because he was going after moms. And as we're listening to the moms, one mom was like, yeah, I really want that item. I loved it, but my husband hasn't filled my credit card yet this week. Okay, perfect. Another lady said, you know what, yes, I have to ask my husband. He's the one who controls all the money. Yes, I got to, you know what, I love that, but I got to ask my husband because he's the one who allows me to purchase. So what we started finding is this person's particular avatar was controlled by the husband. But that allowed us to start twisting the copy and twisting the creative and twisting the sales pages in such a way that increased our conversions. See, we're selling the wrong person on the sales page. So the last piece of this exercise is I want you to keep them on the phone for 10 to 20 minutes. I try to keep them on the phone for 30, okay? But when you're starting this out, a lot of people get nervous. They're like, hey, how you doing? Saw that you didn't purchase this item. Yeah, I didn't, blah, blah, blah. Oh, okay, well, do you still want it? Or like they freak out. So don't do that. Just be calm. It's just your friend on the other phone, right? Just ask them questions like, hey, what'd you think about it? What is there a reason that you didn't buy it? What was kind of your concerns? Did you have any other questions? What could we have done better? And just have that really fun conversation. What's your life like? What are you doing? Do you have kids? Yeah, I have kids. Are you married? Yes, I'm married. Like just trying to figure out what that avatar is and who they are and how you can work with them and how you can serve them better. And that is what we were discussing and have discussed now on this week's Unstoppable Core of the non-buyer and how to increase your conversions by asking the right questions and using the right scripts. I look forward to seeing you on the next week's Unstoppable Core. Put a comment below this video right now. I want to hear what you're doing. Have you ever called your non-buyer? Have you ever called your non-buyer? That's the question I have for you today. I look forward to seeing those comments. Thanks, Trey Lewellen.